Ladies and gentlemen, we have come from months to weeks, now just hours away from the highly anticipated Season 2 of TCL. That is Team Combat League, where tomorrow at the historic 2300 Arena, Team Smoke from right here in Pennsylvania will take on the defending champs in Team Attitude, coming in by way of New York. Team Smoke, headed up by head coach Bob Kane, Rasheed Jefferson, and Omir Aiden, and Team Attitude, headed up by coaches Benny Roman and Ryan O. It's going to be one to remember as these two teams face off in the season opener. The weigh-ins took place today, all on weight and ready to rehydrate. There is 24 3-minute rounds ready to go down for your enjoyment. Commentary by my guy, #check for me when the action gets on the way. Starting out in the 126-pound weight class is from New York in the red corner, Ariel Lopez versus the blue corner from Philly, Rasheed Brown. Round 2, dynamic matchup between New York, Mayo Yoshida, the IBF Bantamweight champion of the world, takes on Philly's Brittany Sims, the #1 WBA contender. Rounded out with New York, Sarah Flood versus Pennsylvania's Aisha Green. Moving to the 135-pound weight class, New York, Sherbek Rakhmalatov versus Pennsylvania's Francisco Rodriguez. In the 147-pound weight class, New York, Alicia Espinoza faces Pennsylvania's Isabel Lopez. The 160-pound weight class, Lasha Gugliani versus Pennsylvania's Quadir Albright. The shocker and the curveball, Philadelphia's own Atif Overton, 170-pound weight class, fighting for New York Attitude versus Pennsylvania's Cody Russell. That was an unseen betrayal and a huge surprise to Team Smoke that one of their own jumped ship. The big boys round out the first half in the 200-plus pound weight class as New York's Earl Newman faces PA's Joey DeWaco. Moving into the second half of the night, Team New York brings Antique Leon Jr. to the ring to face off against PA's Angel Pizarro in the 126-pound weight class. Also in the same division, Ronica Jeffrey takes on Pennsylvania's Jacqueline Matami. 135-pound Yurik Mamedov versus New York takes on Nair Albright. In the 147-pound weight class for the women will be represented by New York's Melissa St. Ville versus Pennsylvania's Shamara Woods. 147-pound weight class for the men, Ryan Zippinelli Gotti versus Pennsylvania's Isaiah Johnson. Moving up to the 160-pounders, New York's Ivan Galub takes on Elijah Vines. Out of Pennsylvania, Louis Peter Olivia, New York versus Ryan Robinson out of Pennsylvania in the 175-pound weight class. Once again, the big boys will round out the second half of the night from New York's Bryce Taylor taking on Pennsylvania's Alice Ellis. You think it's over? Why would you think that? We haven't even gotten to the money rounds yet. We have 7 more money round bouts that you're going to want to hang around just to check out. New York's Lashay Gugliani versus PA's Elijah Vines. Atif Overton fighting out of New York versus Ray Robinson. Sherbek Rakhmalatov versus Pennsylvania's Francisco Rodriguez. New York's Ivan Galub versus Pennsylvania's Quadir Albright. Melissa St. Ville versus Pennsylvania's Shamara Woods. Veteran Ronica Jeffries versus Brittany Sims. And the biggins are back again as Bryce Taylor faces off against Pennsylvania's Joey DeWaco. This is just the opening of Team Combat League that you're not going to want to miss. It's going to take place tomorrow night at the 2300 Arena. Doors open at 6 o'clock. First bell's at 7. We got 24 exciting fights that's going to take place under one roof. Some of these guys are going to fight twice, so you're not going to want to miss it. I do apologize if I butchered some of the names because I just didn't get the pronunciation right, but I do apologize. We will be in the building tomorrow night to get up close and personal with some of these fighters, get to talk to some of these fighters. Going to try to get to them before their bout and going to get to them after their bout. So stay tuned. This is Reginald Peoples with RWB Sports. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're going to enjoy it. If you don't get a chance, if you don't have your tickets, you can stream it. We will have the streaming up. I will get that put up for you. But hold on to your hats because it's going to be exciting. We got Marshall Kaufman and King's Promotions that's heading this up. It's Team Combat League in Philadelphia. So you don't want to miss it. And don't forget, after this, April 5th, we have Ring Wars 10 at the Wind Creek Casino in Bethlehem, PA. So you don't want to miss that either. So we're going to try to get everything wrapped up. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Reginald Peoples. We will see you in the turn.